Is Vienna in Austria?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Dude, I just read a book by Viktor Frankl. He's one of the smartest dudes I've ever came across. He's from Vienna, Austria.
No way.
I believe. I hope I'm correct with that.
Dude, remember when I was in Vienna last summer? That was the summer after you graduated, right? Yeah, so remember when you walked in that coffee shop in Vienna?
It didn't sell that baddie, bro.
Dude, whatever happened to her?
Dude, I don't know, but I'll never forget about her, bro.
Yo, Matt, remember that story we told you about that girl we saw in that coffee shop?
I still don't believe it, but...
Wait, I forgot. What did we tell you again?
There's no way, but apparently he flicked a dime at her after he ordered his coffee. He saw this like beautiful girl, I guess, across the coffee shop and flicked a dime at her like they carry American currency over there.
Damn, that is so smooth, though.
Yeah,
Whatever happened after you... So you see this dime.
Yeah.
Was she ordering a cup of coffee or something?
Yeah, just,
And you literally just, like... I had to make some sort of communication with this girl.
Right.
So first thing you do is just flick a dime at her?
Yeah, because I don't speak the language, but I just figured universally it was known that a pretty girl's a dime.
Yeah, but I like how you assume that in Austria that they just go by our slang, you know? Oh yeah, she's just gonna understand that like the dime.
I mean it worked.
Yeah. Did it?
It did.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Like how so? What happened after she
Like-
catch it or?
Oh no, it like landed on her table. And she was like really confused, and I could tell she was like having trouble. So, but when I was done, I walked, understanding what had happened.
Yeah.
So when I was done, I walked over, and I was like trying to like talk to her as best I could, and just like got her number, and then I left because like I just wanted to go like hit the town, like experience everything, and she looked kind of busy. But later that night, like we were at this really like this dope like club, bro.
A club.
Yeah, really cool like underground type ish, like super dope. And like, well, I was there.
This
and
is still in Vienna, right?
Yeah, Vienna. I just so like happened to like see her there, and it was like dope, bro. And I knew that was cool. With, like I was really cool with the DJ too, so I got to spin a little bit.
What'd you play? A little Lift Yourself by Kanye?
Yeah.
I don't know though, dude. I've been thinking more about it. Like, I've been, this summer and last summer I was like touring all around the world. And, you'll be in like Vienna, like smelling some flowers on the side of the street from like a vendor or something. You'll catch a whiff of like your hometown girls like perfume or something. Like,
right.
I'm telling you, like, you can travel all around the world, and I'm telling you, there's many beautiful girls out there, but like everyone has that one like local, like hometown girl. It's like everything's just different about.
The one that got away.
It's not even the one that got away.
It's just that
it's like,
one, bro.
Like people trip out about like there's like millions of girls in the sea, and like, oh, like you're not supposed to end up with somebody that just grew up in your same town, because what is the odds like out of all the millions of people you find one girl in your hometown? But I was like also thinking about like what is the odds like that you were born in your specific hometown? Like, how do we end up in Springfield, and how do we also end up in Vienna? Like,
right.
So do you believe there's only one person for everyone? There's just a soulmate then?
I don't know.
Or maybe it's just like a thing you're hooked on for a little bit. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think there's like a potential for multiple soulmates in the world. I don't think there's just like one person.
You don't think like there's that certain fascination of...
I think there's a person that you can connect with anywhere if you spend enough time there. I think it's directly related to the time you spend there. So like you spend most of your life in Springfield, you're probably gonna find a girl that's
it might
also
just be
spent a lot of time
easier
in
too,
Springfield.
because I was in Argentina last summer after I got back from Vienna, and we literally we skipped right over to Argentina, and we were talking to these girls, and like I find it so much easier to connect with a beautiful girl. You can like in your hometown you can find a girl, you just skip all the bull crap, like take her for like months and months of coffee, like building a relationship, like understand like who her family is and what her values are. But like your girls in your hometown, you only surround yourself with people that have the same values as you, and you already know like their home life and who they are. So I feel like it makes it so much easier to connect.
Would you like the challenge of like going into a different culture then and trying to find a girl in a different culture and making it work there, whereas like you'd have different values? That'd be interesting.
I think for me, I have to have the same values, because in some sense you have to understand like a girl has to push you, and you have to understand like y'all have to see eye to eye, and like you have to push each other to be better people. And I don't think I can see myself stumbling upon that beautiful girl in Vienna and like
Right, bro.
actually having that lead to something. Like it's cool to talk about how beautiful she is, but I don't know. Do you think that could ever lead to something?
Well, like a relationship with a girl
Like
in
you
another
can see
country.
yourself at an Italian restaurant in Venice by yourself, and you can see yourself just like finding your soulmate at the across the restaurant.
I think it would take a lot more than one day at a restaurant to determine if they're my soulmate. I'd have to spend a lot of time with them.
Often or not though, like just like through my time traveling, I can like if I'm talking to a girl and like one thing she says, it like just immediately shuts me off.
Oh, absolutely.
So like
Yeah,
it's
right.
just completely hard to like meet a girl cold turkey, and everything she says is perfect enough to where you would just like wouldn't like get turned off and walk away.
Right.
All
No,
right, but,
absolutely.
Like values are great and all, but like what about the breathtakers, bro? Just like you look at her and
Yeah,
you're like
man, bro.
it like changes your life a little bit.
So how often you talk to those breath?
Like the absolute smoke shows.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean we're young too. You got to keep that in mind, and like everyone has flings. You know what I mean? Like you don't like not every relationship you're in has to be like some perfect like like
So are you like a summer love kind of guy?
no.
You believe in
bro.
those little stories?
No.
We got a
but-
young Hemingway over here.
All right,
Right
no,
over
I'm
there.
not saying that's what I'm all about, but I'm saying like I don't think it's a bad thing to be in those sometimes.
No, I mean if you're happy.
Got a young Damien Zuko.
Yeah, I'm just saying. bro.
He's about to be the next Dan Bilzerian. Just
All right, wrap it up in like 60 seconds.
Okay.
Alright, so
You keep. I like where you guys are going. Just kind of like not in 60 seconds, but find a good place to end. You know what I mean? So you can keep talking about summer love or whatever you want.
Summer flings can turn into more than summer flings.
Like get to like.
So you're telling me you're
get
gonna
to,
wake
like-
up in 15 years from a summer fling next to that girl?
Maybe, bro. Cause think about it, like you were saying, you could be sitting in Venice eating dinner and just look across the room, and it could be like wow, like you. All right, hold on. I'm having a hard time getting the words out. You like your fork drops out of your hand. You know, what I mean? Like one of those. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, this would be a great summer fling, but it just turns into more because if you find out like she's like great for you.
How many times in your life you just cold called a beautiful girl you've seen in person that like, how many times have you been in line at a coffee shop and the girl in front of you is drop dead gorgeous and you actually said something to her?
Oh, never, bro.
Exactly.
That's
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
But-
I've never have done that.
All right, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Is like,
cut that shit out. That would have been a good wrap up right there. Well, he can always end it to where I said like
that
that's
was
the
fine.
thing.
That was fine. That was
Yeah.
good.
We're just rambling.
That got way more serious than I
Dude, it took a serious turn, bro.
But it's good.
That's just like how how we talk naturally.
Whenever me and Matt are talking, I feel like it always like ends up serious.
Yeah.
Then, but we're on Instagram. We'll just like say some.
I'm down to like go down any avenue.
Yeah,
of conversation.
let's go cruise town.
Yeah, you can end it.
Uh,
and at
we'll
the
go
very,
get motion.
at the very end,
Dude,
I let
Natalie
it
keeps
really
texting me,
bring
bro.
No. But
Yes.
I'm just
I don't. We having like the weirdest thing. She texted me today.
The weirdest thing about
Okay.
this video is that you're not wearing a shirt.